the hush of dawn, before even the birds dare to stir, a kingdom lost to memory awakens beneath a heavy mist. It is not our world, though our bones remember it. It is a realm where the ground trembles beneath titans, and the air thrums with the cries of creatures whose names time has nearly swallowed whole. In this forgotten corner of the Cretaceous, where ferns curl under giant feet, and rivers carve secrets into stone, a lone mother roams Shea, is a Majungasaurus, empress of an island that will one day be called Madagascar. Her name, unknown to history, might as well be carved in thunder. She is the shadow that stalks the dusk, the keeper of a bloodline born for survival. Her hide, mottled like the forest floor, shivers as flies gather where her last kill lies half buried under leaves. Her eyes, yellow and unwavering, sweep the underbrush. She has not eaten in days. Her kill was not for her, but for the fragile. Hidden shapes beneath a fallen log, 3 nestlings. Blind, squeaking lumps of hunger, their future balanced on her blade-like teeth. You might think of a dinosaur as a mindless monster, but watch her now how she pauses at the scent of an intruder. A rival Majungasaurus circles her domain, drawn by the copper perfume of spilled blood. To him, her offspring are not heirs, but morsels. He is larger, fresher, his hide unscarred by the burdens of motherhood. The jungle hushes in dread. She steps over the carcass, tail lashing, throat vibrating with a low growl that ripples through the tangled vines. The rival growls back sound like iron doors grinding shut. Neither blinks. For a moment, you could swear the jungle itself holds its breath, vines quivering like strings on a lute. Then it explodes. She lunges first, jaws yawning wider than a nightmare. Teeth meet flesh in a sickening crack, he roars, biting back, dragging her sideways into a thicket that shatters like brittle glass. Ferns spatter with blood. Beneath the log, the nestlings cower, soft cries lost in the grunts and bellows of ancient hatred and desperate love. It lasts only minutes, but in this forest of giants, minutes are lifetimes. She breaks free, lunges again, and not to kill, but to drive him back. She must survive. Yes, but her bloodline must outlast her. The rival stumbles, bleeding from an eye, and chooses hunger over death. He vanishes into the shadowed vines, the jungle swallowing his scent. The Empress stands alone once more, chest heaving, torn hide, leaking warmth into the soil. She limps to the log, nudges it aside with care unbefitting a killer's jaws. The nestlings squirm, voices rising in tiny pleading chirps. One latches onto her tongue, tasting the iron tang of a world that wants them dead. She lifts her head to the canopy. Rain begins to whisper through the leaves, soft, soothing, a promise that life, however fleeting, finds a way to cling on. This is no fable where good triumphs or evil is banished. It is older than stories, this tale of claw and tooth and desperate tenderness. For tens of millions of years, the forest will remember her roars, etched in stone and whispered by the bones we dig up and puzzle over. The Empress will fall one day, her skeleton claimed by the roots she once trampled, her name lost to the wind. But her children, if the fates of Claw and Fang Aluel wake tomorrow, they will grow, they will hunt. And perhaps one day, beneath a blood-red sunset, one of her daughters will stand where she once did, roar her defiance into a world that never spares the weak. So listen, across time can you hear it? The heartbeat of an island jungle, the thunder of unseen footsteps in the fog, the quiet, terrible vow of a mother who would fight the whole earth to keep her young alive. And remember, when you hold a fossil in your hand, you do not cradle stone. You hold the echo of battles fought in shadows, the warmth of a mother's sacrifice pressed into rock by time's unyielding hands. You hold a story older than our dreams, whispered by the bones, waiting for you to listen. Thank you.